Yay Media Group.
13 has been my lucky number for a while. Like, it's always a sign of good things to come for me.
This is 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast, breaking down every song, every Easter egg, every era, and every theory. Hosted by the biggest Swifties, Nick Adams, Anna Zabo, Amy Nichols, and Lacey G.
Welcome to 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. I'm Nick Adams.
I'm Anna.
Amy. And I'm Lacey G.
And I am still coming to you from this black hole in our studio. I promise I am in the same room as the rest of the ladies. I promise. It's just the TV behind me is not working. So I don't know what to tell you.
It is funny. Like it looks like you are joining us from satellite from outer space.
I really am. Lacey, stick your hand over here so we can prove that. Okay, there she goes. There's your hand. There it is. Oh, yeah, there it is.
Nice.
I need more proof.
Here she comes back. I
Can't trust anything these days.
Yeah.
That was AI.
Hi.
That was
Hi.
AI.
Yeah. How man music video wall was that? Like just walking down the highways, the hallways.
With the hands.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
So we are here to discuss track number 8 on Evermore, and that is Dorothea.
But first.
Oh, was I not supposed to say that?
You can. We
No.
just want to promote the event.
Oh, that's right. Take it away, Anna.
I thought you
We're
were going
just
to say
gonna
Amy.
keep it all in.
No, don't have me do it. Take it away,
I just want to
Amy.
stop you.
And then send it to someone else.
Juliana, leave all of this in.
Actually, yeah, it's pretty funny.
Do not cut anything.
Yeah.
The cruise leader.
Until I stumble over the words later. Cut that. But right now, leave this in. Take it away, Anna.
But first, very Julie Chen of mine, right? But first, yes, we want to tell you, in case you haven't heard, Taylor Swift is releasing a new album. Yay! It's called The Life of a Showgirl, and it's coming out on October 3rd, and we are so excited. But we are also excited because we will be celebrating at an event that we are calling
Swifties in the City!
So 2 weeks after the album comes out, we will be hosting Swifties in the City on Friday, October 17th at the Pegasus lawn at the Omni Dallas Hotel. It'll be taking place from 6 to 9 p.m. This location, you guys, I cannot stress enough how beautiful it is. It overlooks the Dallas skyline, and right at sunset, it's just going to look so Showgirl-esque.
Mm-hmm.
I am hoping that people dress up and wear Showgirl-esque Taylor Swift-esque glitter, sequins, feathers, colors, all sorts of things. We're really excited. We're going to be celebrating the album. We're going to do a live podcast as we've done in the past. We're going to have a bunch of giveaways and prizes. We'll be playing games. And what I like about our event in Swifties in the City and something we've done in the past is what we call our Swiftie Market. Nick,
Oh my gosh.
Nick, if you will.
So the Swiftie Market is one of my favorite things that we do because we're going to have wonderful vendors from close by, some from far. The last time we did this, we had vendors come in from several other states.
Yes.
Which is
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. So it's going to be really cool. So we are going to have products for Swifties by Swifties. And it could be anything from fun jewelry, from tattoos, from shirts to friendship bracelets. It's going to be a wide range of things. And so if you are a vendor, if you have a small business and would like to come out and show off your items to the great Swiftie community, come and let's see what you got. And all of the information on everything is at our website, the13podcast.net.
And I'm really excited to see how the Swiftie Market looks in this Showgirl era.
It's going to be great.
Because last year we had Bubbles, who had all the Tortured Poets Department journals, and that was more of the theme last year. Tortured Poets, obviously, but there were a lot of books. And, so how is the Showgirl era going to be different? What is that going to look like? All the glitz and the glam?
Yeah.
I'm really excited.
And just imagine the beautiful orangish sunset.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect for the theme of this album. And it's just going to be perfect. I mean, the Pegasus lawn at the Omni Hotel Dallas is perfect.
Yes.
It's the greatest. It's the best space that we could do this. So we're so excited to do this.
It is the iconic backdrop of the Dallas skyline. So to be able to host a party there in the Dallas skyline that you see absolutely everywhere. Omni is a big part of that. And thanks to Omni Dallas Hotel, we're going to be able to have our party there at the Pegasus lawn on October 17th from 6 to 9 p.m. This is an all ages event. Everybody's more than welcome to come. The more, the merrier.
Yeah, and tickets are only $13.
Mm-hmm.
We wanted to keep it affordable. We wanted everybody to feel like they could be a part of it. It's $13, family friendly, like Lacey said. So you can get the tickets and you can sign up to be a vendor if you're interested in that part of the event at our website, the13podcast.net. Swifties in the city.
And we can't wait to see you there. And I don't know what I'm going to wear, but
me neither.
I can't wait. It has to be extravagant. I'm already extravagant anyway. How do I out extravagant me?
I'm excited to see. I
Yeah.
hope it's a big reveal.
I do too.
We should roll.
really
we should,
do too.
We should roll Lacey in a cleaning cart.
Oh my gosh. That would be fantastic. I love this idea already.
So we will be so happy to see you. Join us for Swifties in the City, October 17th, 6 to 9, Pegasus Lawn at Omni Dallas Hotel. Tickets are on sale now at the13podcast.net for only $13. And I was checking out station.page/13, our little lobster lounge community that we have. Our boy Grayson, man, love
Second
him.
podcast in a row to mention old
know,
Grayson.
But look at what he did. He goes on station.page/13 and messages, I don't know if anyone knows what Silver Dollar City is, but right now they have pumpkins in the city. And I immediately thought of Swifties in the city on October 17th, 2025 at the Pegasus Lawn in front of the Omni Hotel Dallas. And he said, that was too much info on purpose, by
I
the
love
way.
that. Wait, that's so cute. Pumpkins in the
Yeah.
City is also very cute.
That
title.
is cute. And it appears Silver Dollar City is in Branson, Missouri.
Okay, let's go. Pumpkins in the City. You guys are welcome at Swifties in the City.
Ooh, they have a lot of Elvis stuff in Branson. And we're going to be talking about Tupelo. Doesn't Elvis have something to do with Tupelo?
Yes, absolutely. We can get to that shortly because we're breaking down Dorothea. Is it time for me to get to that yet?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry,
Okay.
Nick. Back to your regularly
Amy,
scheduled program.
can I say
You're allo-
Dorothea? Yeah.
You're allowed.
I love that the cruise director is coming in fresh off a cruise and
Y'all.
telling the floating head what he can and can't do.
We need a
can't.
cruise director. I'm off my game today. So we need a cruise director.
We got, okay.
Stop.
We are doing Swifties in the City. Nick currently is Swifties out in space. And Amy is just back from being Swifties at sea.
Wow.
I would love to do a Swiftie cruise one day, though. I think that'd be a lot of
Yeah,
fun.
that'd be
that'd be really
Amy,
cool.
if you could direct that
I will.
next time, that'd be great.
Figure it all out.
Amy loves these cruise jokes.
Oh, they're so great.
Loves them.
They're
So keep them
so
coming,
good.
guys. Text them to us if you could.
Call and leave us a voicemail or join us station.page/13 over in the Lobster Lounge.
So today we are breaking down track number 8 on Evermore, and that is Dorothea. And that is written by Taylor Swift and Mr. Aaron Dessner. And it's this song always gets stuck in my head.
Yeah.
After I listen to it, it's that part. The
Yeah.
ooh-woos.
Yeah.
Always get stuck in my head.
Absolutely.
And I love this because, so Taylor described Dorothea, the character of Dorothea, as the girl who left her small town to chase down Hollywood dreams. So this song is the other perspective from 'Tis the Damn Season, which I think is really cool because in folklore, we knew that we had the love triangle, right? The Betty, August, like love triangle. And so we kind of got that again with Dorothea and 'Tis the Damn Season. And I know it's been a couple of weeks since we talked about 'Tis the Damn Season, but I'm not entirely sure if we really referenced Dorothea. Like
I think we mentioned it.
in
Yeah.
that song. We did? Okay. Okay, good. But yeah, like it's cool because this song is from the perspective of the hometown character in 'Tis the Damn Season. Even though it's called Dorothea, it's not Dorothea's perspective, it's about Dorothea. So it's just so cool to just see Taylor's songwriting and storytelling in this way. And it's something that I hope she continues to do.
Yeah.
And it's funny that you just mentioned Betty and James and August because she actually clarified, Taylor Swift herself clarified that Dorothea narrative is not a direct continuation of the Betty, James, August storyline, but in her mind, Dorothea went to the same school as Betty, James, and Inez.
Okay, that's so cute. I love that. See, this could be the movie. This could be the movie that we get.
Well, that's what I'm excited about.
Yeah.
This is just showing her skills.
Absolutely.
I'm invested.
Me too. Good, because we're like almost 5 years into this podcast.
Okay, so maybe we'll break this down once we get a little further into this. But I remember when this song first came out, there were so many theories about this was written about Selena Gomez.
Yeah,
There
I
were
remember
so many
that.
Selena Gomez like ties and stuff. And from what I remember, it was like Selena Gomez played Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz at some point when she was a
Yes.
kid. There's also some lines about selling makeup in magazines. Selena's got a makeup line now. Were there any others that I need to be aware of that you guys had found in your research?
Those are the ones that
could
I
point
saw.
to her?
I mean, she's told us it's a fictional character,
Right.
but it's fun to think
Yeah.
that she's referencing her friend.
And in my head, I do visualize Dorothea as Selena Gomez. Even if there was no correlation in Taylor's like songwriting process, in my head, like the visual of Dorothea is like Selena Gomez. Like that's what she looks like.
See, in my head, I picture Dorothea is like Taylor Swift in a way. And then it's like her friend singing about when Taylor Swift comes home to the small town.
Yeah.
It's like Abigail's perspective almost. Like, hey, we're still here. Whenever you get too big and famous out there, like, I'm still here.
I see that too.
Like, I'm still your best friend. Like, come home whenever you need to.
Yeah.
That's kind of how
because
I
I'm
see
sure
it.
she's had those conversations before.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
With those people, with the Abigails in her life, like with people that keep her humbled and grounded in that kind of way. I'm sure those are conversations before. It's like, oh, like how's big old Hollywood? That's like something your uncle would say too, like
Yes.
at Christmas. Like, oh, how's Hollywood treating you? You know? But yeah, I remember the theories of Selena Gomez, and I like it. I don't think it's like a bad
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad
inspiration to
thing.
pull from, you know. But the selling makeup in magazines, anytime I hear that line too, I do think of Selena Gomez.
But I've also heard, I don't know if y'all are familiar with Britton Ray on TikTok, but she's a literary professor, and she's writing a book. She's fabulous, but she draws everything back to Taylor Swift writing inspiration about her music and losing her masters and stuff. And she thinks that Dorothea could be the younger version of Taylor Swift. Like, hey, are you sure you want to do this? Because whenever she's saying Dorothea, she's saying Dorothy. Dorothy can't go home. Dorothea, are you questioning this on the end? Dorothy, like you want this or not? That was just her theory, but I thought it was super interesting. And I know that she says Dorothea like that, but then to hear somebody else, like she's literally saying Dorothy. She's saying Dorothy.
It's like how someone's like, yes, like you add
My
a little
kids
extra sound, like,
always-
yes,
That's how they answer.
Dorothea.
Noah.
Noah. Yeah.
They always answer me like that.
Noah.
Noah.
Dorothy.
So Taylor starts by singing, "Hey Dorothea, do you ever stop and think about me?" And guys, I kind of feel like this is a little bit of a country song. Do you guys feel like it's got kind of that twang every now and then?
Honestly, yeah.
With
Yeah.
with the whistle, not the whistle, but the yeah. I think that's like a country feel. Yeah.
It's almost like gospel-y sounding, like Americana sounding.
Americana,
music.
that's a good
Yeah.
word.
Yeah. Hey, Dorothea, do you ever stop and think about me? So already Dorothea, we know like Dorothea's off doing something. And this person who is speaking is saying like, hey, do you remember me? Hello?
Yeah, this is the person from the
Hello?
small town.
Yeah.
You know, this is and I do see it like in my head it does have the direct tie to 'Tis the Damn Season. Like this is the high school lover. This is the guy that stayed behind in the small town.
Mm-hmm. Do we think this is being told from the perspective of a guy?
In my head it is.
Yeah.
But it doesn't necessarily have
Yeah.
to be.
I didn't get any hints of anything
No.
one way or the other.
I don't think so. I think just because I tie it back to 'Tis the Damn Season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the reason why people assume this is from that lover's perspective. But then I still hear it as Taylor talking to Selena, though. So I hear it as her explaining and saying all this to Selena.
When we were younger, down in the park, do y'all have those memories of being with your friends? Like, that was our place. Like, the park was our place.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what the narrator is saying. Like, we had these places that we always went to that was just ours.
Yeah.
It's like their Central Perk. You know, like, do y'all remember that?
Yeah.
Central Perk?
Which later would tie into somebody's Coney Island,
Mm.
if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Spoiler alert.
When we were younger, down in the park, honey, making a lark of the misery. What's a lark?
I was going to say, did anybody else have to look up lark?
Lark?
Okay. I
Okay.
did.
Is that like
I
making
think-
a joke?
I think we heard it in The Summer I Turned Pretty. Like in one of the
When?
episodes, in the last 3 or 4 episodes, I was like, oh my God, I know that because of Taylor.
Oh, no way. That must have gone over my head.
Or I'm crazy and I have a bad memory.
No, I think you could definitely be correct. I looked it up. In literature, a lark can refer to a breakup of lovers. Oh, wait, no. A lark can refer to a break for lovers. So in this context, it could mean that they found love in a miserable place, the miserable place being their small town.
Okay.
So yeah, making a lark of a misery, like that park, that spot that was their spot, that like to everybody else, it's just probably like a grungy old park. For them, it was beautiful.
And maybe life in their small town wasn't so great. Like, man, everything sucks around here, but we have each other. We have this getaway place that's just us. We got our lark.
Yeah.
You got shiny friends since you left town. A tiny screen's the only place I see you now. Aw.
Yeah.
And I remember when this came out, Selena Gomez had a cooking show, and it showed her and Taylor Swift talking on FaceTime. I mean, this was pandemic, so you couldn't be around people, but then also looking at it in the perspective of their friendship, then they're both busy and have other things going on, and you don't always have time to meet up with your true friends. But then that's also what makes a great friend, someone that you can pick up right where you left off. You don't have to be with all the time.
Yeah, the tiny screen. I guess I thought about it in the context of like watching, the person that went off to Hollywood, like watching them on TV, but over FaceTime makes sense also.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you've ever been in a small town, their movie screens aren't very big. So if she's, if they're being seen on the big screen in a small town, it's not very big.
It's not the IMAX. No. Yeah, a tiny screen's the only place I see you now, and I got nothing but well wishes for you.
Yeah.
So that's good. Even though you went off and did your thing.
No hard feelings.
No hard feelings. Yeah, there's no animosity. So that's good. Mm-hmm. So you know that is a true friend, someone that cares about you.
But I like that it's like, I guess it's not a good thing, but it's like you got shiny friends since you have time, like those shiny friends being like these Hollywood people, right? These musicians, these actors, these big like shiny people. But then the contrast with "'Tis the Damn Season" or the parallel where she says, "So I'll go back to LA to my so-called friends." Like these shiny friends in LA, they're not real friends. They don't have that real connection like this character does.
Yeah.
I know for a fact that Taylor Swift has a literal shiny friend.
Tell us more.
Because Flava Flav. That's a very shiny person with all the jewelry and everything. And he is a huge Taylor Swift fan.
Yeah, that's a real
So
friend.
that's a literal shiny friend because I don't believe he's fake. I'm a fan of Flava Flav. Flava Flav, if you'd like to come to our party, don't forget to join us October 17th.
One of our wonderful lobsters will every now and then do the 13 podcast latest episode with no context. And does a couple pictures.
Oh, yeah.
Whoever, forgive me, I forgot who does them. Please put Flavor Flav as one of those.
For Dorothea.
Agreed.
Flavor Flav, Space. I don't know what else there could be.
We'll get to it.
I don't want to take over their creativity.
Right.
But Flavor Flav at least.
It's a good idea.
That's funny.
But Flava Flav, if you are listening, we would love to have you at our Swifties in the City event, October 17th, 6 to 9 p.m. on the Pegasus lawn at Omni Dallas Hotel. And you can get your tickets now for only $13 at the13podcast.net.
And then Taylor continues in Dorothea with the part that always gets stuck in my head. Ooh, ooh.
This place is the same as it ever was.
Ooh.
It's like a yodel. Like what is that?
It's for the people
sound?
who can't whistle.
Thank you. Finally, I needed
So
something.
there you go.
Wait, why does that sound familiar?
I don't know.
Oh, that wasn't like
Referencing
I'm just
something?
making
that wasn't
the sound.
referencing something?
I don't know. No.
Oh.
Mm-mm. Yeah, this place is the same as it ever was. Nothing's changed here, Taylor or Dorothea. Nothing has changed here.
Still
it's the
small
same,
screen.
same old.
But
Same old. Grocery store's the same.
but that's why you left.
Yeah, that's true.
But you don't like it that way. That's the reason you left. Everything is still the same.
Yeah, but you won't like it that way. And then the chorus, Taylor sings, "It's never too late to come back to my side. The stars in your eyes shined brighter in Tupelo."
So you were happier. You were happier before this fake life with the shiny friends.
Right, before you left. And so Tupelo, what is Tupelo? Tupelo is a city in Mississippi. and that is the birthplace of Elvis Presley. He was born there in 1935. There was 20,000 people that lived there in 1935 when Elvis was born. So small-ish town.
Yeah. It also, I feel like, kind of gives the sentiment of like big fish, small pond.
Yep.
Right? Your eyes shine brighter in Tupelo. Like here, you were the girl that could sing and dance and makeup and everything. But like when you're in LA, it's what's the opposite?
You find out your dreams.
Small fish in a big pond.
Yes.
Oh, I was going to say, find out your dreams aren't rare.
Yeah, that too.
For
Rare
sure.
beauty.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Whoa, full circle.
Crazy.
And, I don't know if there's any other significance to Tupelo that I could find. I mean, I think it's just like I hear Tupelo, I think small town, I think rural Americana. Like, and when you put that against the glitz and glam of LA, Hollywood, Nashville, wherever Dorothea has run off to, maybe that's why it was used. Just something to completely paint the opposite picture of where she is now.
Yeah.
She looked better in her small hometown than she did like Dallas skyline at Omni Hotel Dallas. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And if you're ever tired of being known for who you know that you'll always know me.
That rolls off the tongue.
And that sounds so country too.
Yeah.
You know.
You'll always know me.
I don't mean to ruin it.
No, you didn't ruin anything.
Okay.
We've ruined plenty.
Okay.
You didn't ruin anything.
Over the course of this.
Yeah. Have you seen Nick's floating head?
So, do you have those close friends that maybe you've moved away from, or you don't see that often, but you still consider them BFFs, even though you don't see them all the time?
Absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
And that's just life. I mean, adulting, you get out of habits. We're all busy. I forget sometimes to like check on people. I get so involved in my day-to-day and everything's changing that it's like, oh my gosh, I haven't even asked, are you doing okay?
And you don't realize how much time has passed.
I know.
Since the last time you're so busy, you don't realize it's been over a year.
Yeah.
My best friend and I, we live 10 miles away. We see each other like 3 times a year. I mean, we're each busy and it just doesn't happen.
That's just life.
Yeah.
That's just the way it goes. But if you're ever tired of being known for who you know, I feel that also just speaks to like the culture of LA and Hollywood in general, right? Like I feel like I've heard before that relationships in LA are transactional relationships. They're not really like true friends. I mean the exception, right? Like you can of course always find true friends in any location, but the overall like sentiment of like, oh, you go to Hollywood to make it big, but a lot of people say that they struggle with making genuine connections with people when it's always, oh, you're known for who you know. Like, oh, I'm going to be friends with this person because they know this person that can get me this.
Yeah, it's like I'm a ladder to be your friend to get you to step up to somewhere else.
Yeah, and I feel like you just kind of hear that a lot in that world of especially entertainment, right?
And if you're struggling for fame and you're in that area, then like Anna said, you can hook yourself up to be seen with this person, call paparazzi. Kim Kardashian used to do that before she was famous. She would call up whenever she was out with like Nick Cannon or something back in the day and would call the paparazzi. And Nick's like, I know exactly what you did. There was no one here. And then you call. But I mean, she was drumming up her own business.
Yeah.
Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh.
And this is the Selena line, we feel like.
You are a queen selling dreams, selling makeup and magazines.
Yes.
Ooh, from you, I'd buy anything.
And this does sound like a biased thing to say as a Swiftie, but Selena Gomez's Rare Beauty line is top tier.
I've heard that.
I have almost all of the Rare Beauty products, currently using actually. For all those listening.
You look lovely.
Yeah, love it. She's killing it. She's doing so great.
What's your
with her
favorite Rare Beauty product?
Oh, the bronzer.
Okay.
The Rare Beauty bronzer. I live by it. I have not gone back to use a different bronzer since I started using the Rare Beauty one.
And you've
Highly
been
recommend.
praising Rare Beauty for years.
Oh,
so this isn't just,
Yeah. I mean, again, it sounds biased because I am a Swiftie, of course, but genuinely, she has a great product.
Hey, Selena Gomez, if you want to come out to our event. Swifties in the city. All the details, the13podcast.net. Come sell some makeup, girl.
Hey, if Rare Beauty wants to sponsor, we're open.
Hey, Dorothea, do you ever stop and think about me? When it was calmer, skipping the prom just to piss off your mom and her pageant schemes. I feel like this was another thing I heard why it could be related to
Yeah.
Selena's, that she was in pageants or something as a kid.
Yeah, and I mean, just the relationship she had with her mom.
Okay.
I think, yeah.
Did anyone skip prom?
I did
Anyone
not.
here?
I went to school that didn't have prom.
Really?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dancing was
Just 'cause?
outlawed at your school.
It was a
Footloose?
Christian school, and it just, we didn't want to get too close to someone.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Mhm.
Do you?
I went to someone else's prom,
Okay.
so I got to experience it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
good.
I went to prom with my best friend, with my lifelong best friend. I was in high school. Obviously, I don't know if you know that's where prom is, but I'm in high school, and my high school boyfriend broke up with me like a week before prom, and I didn't have a day. Don't feel sorry for me. I'm thriving.
Yeah.
I'm doing great. But I ended up going with my best friend, which was really nice because she was a year younger and wasn't going to go to prom, and she was friends with all the seniors. So to be able to have her and have my lifelong best friend, we're a year and a week apart.
Yeah.
And I've known her for forever.
That's
so
great.
instead of having some rando that I haven't thought about since prom.
Yeah.
No, instead I have my bestie.
A
Yeah.
way better memory. Did you go to prom with your wife, Blake?
I did. My prom date was my wife, my soon-to-be wife, or she wasn't soon-to-be. A few years after we went to prom, yeah. And, it was great.
That's really cute. Do you have your prom photo framed in the house?
We have it. It's not framed. We have a digital frame. So it pops up every now and then in the slideshow that filters through different photos. So,
That's so cute.
It's pretty cool. And, there's one photo where we had a Hummer limo. Like, we rented a
Oh,
big
yeah.
limo with a bunch
Yeah.
of friends.
Yeah.
And I'm like squatting in front of it, just looking so stupid. I'm like, why did I take that picture? But whatever.
Did y'all
It's
go to
fine.
hibachi?
We did not do hibachi, I don't think. Was that a big deal to go to hibachi before prom?
Yeah. Is
That
it
was
tradition?
my first.
Yeah?
That was my first
love it.
hibachi ever.
Oh, I think we went to like a pizza parlor like type place. It was like a nice pizza place, but
Before
think.
or after, and were you wearing the crown, Miss Prom Queen?
finally someone brings it up.
Yeah.
I forgot.
I was
How could I?
I was prom queen. I found, so my parents just moved and they were going through like a bunch of their stuff, and my mom gave me the scrapbook that I had made my senior year of high school. It was like a thing, like the entire senior year like class, everybody had to make a scrapbook. And in that scrapbook I had I'd cut out like a piece of the sash that said like prom queen 2012 to age myself, but prom queen 2012. And so that was on I had that in my scrapbook. The crown, I don't know where it went. It was just a little plastic thing from Amazon, right? But I'm glad that I still had like the sash like in my scrapbook. But yeah, it was cute.
Amy, did you ever do pageants or like won a crown or anything like that?
No.
I never did pageants, but I did like a baseball sweetheart queen. I don't know. They wanted me selling stuff, and I did, but I got a crown, but that was the only crown that I ever got. But it was pretty, it was given to me. Like no one chose to give me this crown. Everybody got a crown is what I'm trying to say.
Very, very mean girls, where they break it off and give it to everybody.
Yeah, no one just said, here's your crown, queen. They said, everybody gets a crown. And I'm like, cool, I'm everybody. So
All right, so to piss off your mom and her pageant schemes, in damn Dorothea, they all want to be ya, but you're still the same soul I met under the bleachers.
Ooh.
but are ya?
Oh, excuse me. But are you still the same soul I met under the bleachers? Question mark. Now, being under the bleachers, that's like making out, right?
The
think so.
scandalous.
That's what I think.
I think
Hey,
so.
meet
Yeah.
under the bleachers.
Or they're doing homework.
Could be.
You don't
That's
know.
very
Could
true.
be.
The lighting under the bleachers is known to be better.
I think that's why Amy's school didn't have a prom. Was
We were
because
doing homework.
they knew they were doing homework under bleachers, so they said not going to set them up for failure.
I also saw a theory online about how we had talked about how Dorothea went to the same high school as Betty, James, and August. Was the prom the dance that was also mentioned in the song Betty? When it says, Betty, I know where it all went wrong. Your favorite song was playing from the far side of the gym.
Mm-hmm.
Was that the prom that Dorothea skipped?
Could be.
I like
I like that too.
Yeah, crossing universes.
Whenever I hear under the bleachers, that takes me to being a kid, though. Like, I remember going to football games or whatever, being at my brother's games, and me and my friends, we're playing under the bleachers. Just
Yeah.
playing games, running around. I feel like that's just like a kid.
That's so true. I did the
Thing.
same thing.
It's very
Yeah.
youthful for sure.
So maybe this person is talking about when we were just playing under the bleachers. Maybe it's not a romantic thing.
Yeah,
But
maybe
maybe
they've
it
just
is.
maybe they've just known each other for a very long
Mm-hmm.
time.
But then it could just go back to being if it's the younger than playing and just having a guilty-free time, then maybe it's the innocence that she's referring to.
But are you still the same soul I met under the bleachers? Well, ooh. I guess I'll never know. No.
Ooh.
I guess I'll never know. Ooh. And you'll go on with the show.
Hey, that's show business, baby.
She always
Easter
works
egg.
5 years ahead, right?
Yeah.
But it's never too late to come back to my side. The stars in your eyes shined brighter in Tupelo. And if you're ever tired of being known for who you know you'll always know me, Dorothea. That's kind of a tongue twister. If you're tired of being known for who you know, you'll always know me.
Mm-hmm.
Dorothea.
I also love, I've seen Swifties like name their pets Dorothea, like kittens, puppies, things because it's just like in the world of Taylor Swift, but it's not like naming your cat Taylor, But I feel like I love when Swifties name their cats Dorothea. I think that's a cute name for a cat.
Betty. What are other Taylor Swift themed names?
Amy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come here, Amy. Come here.
Olivia.
Olivia.
Yeah, her cat
Benjamin.
names, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Nick.
her actual cat's name.
Nick?
In the nick of time. Just kidding.
I mean, you don't have to make me feel good for saying my name in any way.
Trying to include everybody.
Thank you. Thank you, Amy.
James.
Tim McGraw.
James, Tim McGraw.
Betty.
Yeah, I guess there's a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then she does a couple more ooh-woos, Dorotheas, and that's the end.
Dorothea. Yeah. So great.
Very
So-
reminiscent.
Yeah, it's very reminiscent, and there doesn't seem to be a lot of bad blood between these two. It's just like,
No,
hey,
yeah, I
if
don't
you're ever
think so.
tired of it, you need a break from the glitz and the glam and running around being crazy, come back home.
Yeah, I'm a
Come
real,
back to Tupelo.
I'm a real
hang out.
friend.
Yes.
I'm real. I knew you before you were crazy, famous, successful, rich. I don't need anything from you,
Yeah. And I'll always know who you are.
Mm-hmm. Dorothea.
Dorothea. Ooh.
It's like the call of the Swifties. That's how we gather.
So, Nick, you just mentioned bad blood, and that took me to a clip that I pulled. Modern Law AZ on TikTok, she's a lawyer who said she got the weirdest request from a client ever, and she explains, but that just made me laugh.
This might be my favorite question that anyone has ever submitted in the history of all questions that I've ever gotten. Dad writes in, I think my wife is deliberately trying to torture me during this divorce. She is a diehard Swiftie. She's been to the Eras Tour 3 times, spent thousands on tickets, bankrupted us, outfits, hotels, flights, all while we were already short on money. It was inevitable we were going to divorce, but now that we're in the middle of the divorce, she has turned this into a weapon. Every time I go to her house to pick up the kids, she blasts breakup songs at full volume. I'm standing at the door and it's the 10-minute version of All Too Well on repeat. How long are you there? When the kids get in the car, I hear we are never getting back together, and last week she queued up Bad Blood while my parents were standing next to me. The kids are singing along, and it makes me feel like there's psychological warfare through Taylor Swift. So here's my question. Can I put it in the divorce papers that she has to stop playing Taylor Swift around me? This is next level petty, even coming from a diehard Swiftie.
They say Taylor Swift has music for every situation.
Yeah, this is true.
So if your ex is coming to pick up his stuff from your house, she's got music for that.
And I just think Miss Petty Queen herself, Taylor Swift, would approve of that.
For sure.
She would think that that's great.
Yeah, she didn't write I Bet You Think About Me for no reason.
Yeah, I bet so.
Let's check in with our listeners. If you go to our voicemail, 689 Reputation 89 214 1313. That's 689 214 1313. Our listener Simone called us and wanted to share this cool theory.
Hi, 13 Podcast. This is Simone calling. I was just thinking about life of a showgirl. And I think a few episodes ago, someone mentioned a musical theory, like Taylor during the podcast had musical or lyrical or something. And I, myself, as a musical girly, would absolutely love that. However, I wasn't totally convinced, but listening to Sabrina Carpenter's new album, first of all, amazing album, track 12, which is Goodbye, just sounds like a musical. It sounds like ABBA. What other track 12 does Sabrina Carpenter do? Track 12 on The Life of a Showgirl, The Life of a Showgirl. So that kind of musical vibe, I think, if that could be part of the theory, that would be, I guess, cool. So that's my only thing that is kind of making me think about that theory a bit more, is that track 12 from Sabrina Carpenter sounds so much like a musical. So I think that could be a clue there. So very exciting. Can't wait for October 3rd. Bye.
Same, Simone. We're all anxiously awaiting to hear this new album, hear what it's all about. Loving Sabrina Carpenter's album in the meantime. And it is super theatrical. And I think Simone may or may not be onto something. We shall see. Nick, I just sent you an email. This triggered something else. I got ADD going on, all sorts in my brain, all sides firing off right now. But we had a voicemail from a listener who said something for the first time ever. And this is the only time we'd ever hear this on the podcast. This is it. But it made me want to say the number, and then I stumbled all over it. So I apologize.
Hey, guys. Guess what? Lacey helped me pass my psychology paper. This is Taylor, not Swift, from Texas. In my Psychology of Learning class, I had to explain how an individual could use a strategy to encode information for later retrieval, blah, blah, blah. That part doesn't matter. But my response to my prompt was, an individual could use this strategy by using chunking. For example, on the podcast 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast, host Lacey G helps listeners remember the voicemail number by breaking it down into meaningful chunks. Lacey says, quote, 6, Reputation, 89, Taylor's birth year, 214, the date of Valentine's Day, a movie that Taylor Swift was in, and 1313, 13 being Taylor Swift's lucky number. For fans of Taylor Swift, these associations connect the numbers personally and relevant to familiar concepts, making them easier to remember. The strategy demonstrates the information processing model of memory by first taking the number through sensory memory. Hearing Lacey say it on the podcast over and over and over again, holding it briefly in short-term memory while processing it into meaningful chunks, then transferring it to the long-term memory based on the listener's prior knowledge of Taylor Swift and numerology as well. Chunking reduces the cognitive load while personal connections to the fandom deepen encoding, increasing the likelihood of successful retrieval later. So yeah, next time y'all tease or giggle when Lacey breaks down the phone number, it's actually so helpful to hear remembered it this way too. And I used the information to pass my class. Way to go, Lacey. Bye.
Yay!
That's great.
I love that. That was
so cool.
way too smart for me, but I'm very proud of you. And I can't believe we out here making people smarter.
You were quoted.
You were quoted in a psychology paper.
That's definitely a college level response that she just gave.
Yes.
Based on what you're doing on the podcast
Look
every
at
episode.
that.
We didn't talk like that at my community college, and I know they didn't talk like that at Amy's Promless High School.
It was actually a college prep school. So maybe.
Amy's like, actually.
No prom, but education.
Well, thank you, everyone, so much for listening to us on this podcast. Like we've reminded you several times, please come to our wonderful event, Swifties in the City. All the info and where to buy your tickets is at our website in the description of this podcast. Just click that link and get those tickets, and we can't wait to see you there.
October 17th, 6 to 9 p.m., Pegasus Lawn at Omni Dallas Hotel, where we're going to have Swifties in the City. Can't wait to see you there. We'll have our Swiftie Market. You can register for that right now. Get tickets for only $13, the13podcast.net, the13podcast.net. Can't wait to see you at Swifties in the City.
Thanks for listening. The 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. Subscribe for free and leave a positive review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or Google Podcasts.